não tenho link. Eu não tenho link.
Você quer o link?
Eu preciso dele.
Você tá vendo onde que eu faço o...
Não, peraí. Peraí. Não, eu já tô achando aqui.
Eu falei com a Marina, agora tá... Ah, foi.
I had technical issues.
Vai?
O que eles falam?
Tô falando com você. Depois. I'm actually waiting for the people on Lightbox Expo to reply to me because I need to send them the new link. Oh man, this is frustrating. Mm. I see some people popping in. Good evening. Can you guys hear me well? Oh man, I guess when you finish, I mean, I don't know what I was doing, but like, it's always hard for me to do these live streams. Let me get the volume all the way up. Oh, I'm talking to myself. If you guys need me to plug in a microphone or something, just let me know. I'm standing up now, close to my device, but I'm not gonna be that close. Okay, so sound is good. I don't know how people will actually find this live stream because of the other link that is now broken. And everybody in the private. I'm gonna set that to private. I don't know if it changes anything, but they won't be able to see it. Um, Alright, so let's just get started because we already lost like 20 minutes. I wanted to show you these little uh, portraits. I don't know, just little illustrations that came out to me just, out of the blue. I just started drawing that. It was kind of intuitive, I want to say, I think. And a kind of abstract with some weird things happening. So this is newsprint paper, just so you know. So let me just check if Lightbox Expo replied to me, because I don't think they did. They didn't. Oh well. That's too bad. But we're gonna have to keep going. Okay. I'm so frustrated with this because everything was perfectly set up, and then when I put my iPad to record, not record, to stream this live stream, it just, I don't know what happened, but it wouldn't stream. It wouldn't do anything. It was only on my iPad and not actually streaming anything. I don't get it. I never understand how these things work. So anyway, I like this one. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and so I was doing everything in blue just because, I don't know. There's no actual reason for that. I just chose the blue and went with it. So it was different kinds of blue, some kind of more to the green side and some a little bit more to the purple side. And I sold a couple actually, so I don't have all of these with me. Yeah, this is, I really like this one. And I don't know if you are familiar with the work of, and I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it, but it's Francis Picabia. Anyway, and it's like so many lines, all one on top of the other, and I really like that. I think it's very beautiful and chaotic, but it's really cool. And I had that in mind, but also I like that kind of photography that is double exposure, where you see like the same person but like in different poses or in different face expressions or whatever it is. I'm gonna leave it in the chat. Francis Picabia. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so I decided that I wanted to make a few of these with you today. And it's supposed to be, I think the reason why it came out so kind of naturally to me and intuitively, it's because it is a free activity. Like this kind of art making, I don't know, is more open and free, and it don't need to follow any rules or anything. It doesn't have to look good, or even not just good, but even like anatomically correct, So it's more freeing to draw that way, and I've been liking that freedom. So I'm gonna grab one normal pencil here, and I really like this pencil. I think it's Prismacolor Premier. Premier? I think it's Premier in English, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, it is expressive, and I've been going more to like this kind of abstract, exactly because it's more expressive, because it's more freeing. Yeah, I've been liking that. Still, okay, hold on. I think I was sending things in the wrong. No, it's not the wrong. Ah, that's so frustrating. Nobody's replying to me on the Lightbox Expo. Green room. Yep, nothing. Okay. Oh well. Too bad. So, yeah, this is a Blackwing pencil. This is the Blackwing Palomino. The black one. I also have a few of the white ones. I think the white ones are even softer than the black ones. And this is a Prismacolor Premier Black. It's actually colored pencil, and I use it for drawing, but it's actually kind of the same. Doesn't change that much. Here I have my beautiful setup. Oh man, if you could see how I'm doing this thing, you guys would be laughing. But anyway, so I'm gonna grab some references here. I have my monitor right there, and I was like thinking what kind of portraits I want to do, because I want them still to be very expressive and free, but I do want to have some guidelines a little bit, just because sometimes too much freedom can, hurt the creativity, because there's so many possibilities and we don't always know what to do with it. So let's see. I'm just opening here my Pinterest page just to take a look. You don't need to see this. I'm just searching for portrait just to see what comes up. Okay. I hope you can see it well and hear me just fine. How do you find them? Being tempted to order some. I think I bought them online on a trip to the US a few years ago. I think it was Blick. I really am not sure, because it's been a while, so I don't remember. Will this remain on the channel after the live? Yes. Yeah, I think so. It could be, maybe I will not like what I'm doing here, and I will just, oh no, screw this, I'm gonna delete this. But possibly it will stay here. No, I'm kidding. Hi Danielle, looking forward to seeing you draw. You're a bit quiet. If there's any chance you could tweak the volume. Yeah, I tried already having the volume all the way up, but I don't know. Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna try and plug in my microphone there. Oops. Okay, if I'm able to plug it in, maybe you can you hear me now? Is it better? Yes. Okay, great. Awesome. I think I'm like hearing myself twice. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to draw? I want this to be very loose. So I'm not even gonna grab the pencil like this. I'm gonna do it like this because I want the loose feeling. And I usually draw things very, cartoony, just because I really like it more cartoony. A little bit more cartoony. It doesn't have to be a lot. I lost my reference. That's okay. Found it. And I will avoid a little bit using the eraser because I want the lines to be there. I don't think YouTube allows me to play any music because the silence is terrible. But I don't think they will let me play music. I keep looking at the monitor to see if I like what I'm doing, because I can't zoom out. Can you guys see it? ASMR clip. Can you listen? Can you hear the pencil? Really? That's so cool. Let me see if I can put it even closer. That's great. Let me think. Very relaxing. I need to be careful then not to speak too loud because you're all relaxed and it's all very soothing, and then with my voice and scare you all. Okay, so I have this first sketch. I think I want like a hand on there. So let's see. I keep looking at references. Because there's a lot of pressure to draw on a live stream. And it's weird when you get used to drawing digitally, and now you have just one layer. It's like I don't want to mess up what I have already, but I have to draw on top of it. So it's a really good detachment practice. No, your voice is beautiful and very relaxing too. Thank you. I thought those two circles you drew were going to be the hair, but I guess they're earrings. Yeah. I love how you're doing with the hair behind them. Yeah, those are earrings. No, it's so interesting the choices of line and design people make while drawing. Yeah. When you were only starting out, I had a totally different image of where it was going. Yeah. Plot twist. Yeah, I feel like I draw differently like every time, like depending on what I've been, what kind of art I've been looking at lately, what kind of mood I'm in, what kind of, I don't know, it just, whatever it is that is happening that is different from like the time that I made these, for example. I just, it's very different, but it changes. So I can't stick with like a style because of that, because I keep changing, and yeah, depending on what is happening. And now I'm afraid to draw the hand. I was talking about it being more of a free practice, this kind of illustration, and now I'm like all tense because I need to draw a hand. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. But like, it's supposed to be, loose and not perfect. Why am I tensing it? I don't know. Maybe because I'm being watched. I guess my link was finally. That's a relief. I think they updated it. It feels like it's on top of her, like literally her hands on top of her, but it's not. And I'm gonna add someone, kind of like another character or something, to add to the mess. Because I like it messy and chaotic. I feel like it just represents a lot of what I am. Looks awesome. Thank you. Take a deep breath. That's a great reminder. Yeah, let's do this. It reminds me of what some other guys have been talking about, enjoying the process versus looking to create a good result. Absolutely. That's it. Like, it's I don't know, it's hard to detach yourself from what you want things to look, right? The results, the outcome. But that has been a really important practice for me because, like, sometimes I even, draw. This is so difficult to see, like, what I'm doing in this new face I'm adding. So hard. But it's hard for you to see as well. So, so that means that if I do anything that doesn't make a lot of sense and it's really off, you can't really see it either. So it's fine. Ultimately, it's fine. But like, sometimes I even, choose to draw with my left hand that is completely dumb, just to detach from what is coming out from my hand, because I know it's gonna be bad and loose. And something else that I know is that I'm gonna see different shapes, different quote unquote choices, because they're not really choices, but they could become conscious choices in the future for my art. And it's so hard to see. But I think I'm gonna use the same earring here, because it accidentally is in the same, kind of the same place as the other ear, the other woman's ear. And so I want to accentuate, is that a word? Their eyes. And so I'm gonna go back. Actually, I'm gonna go with this little guy here because he's a lot darker. So like I can see it better. I'm trying to figure out which eye is this face's eye. And you know, not all of them are gonna look good. Even if you just, you know, try and do something, sometimes they're gonna look meh, because it's not an easy thing. um, Even though it looks very freeing and stuff, and it is, um, and like since I'm doing without any guidance, like any composition in like predefined anything like that, so sometimes the composition ends up being not great. Sometimes you just can't really see anything and it doesn't look good, and it's fine. Then you just, you know, do this and start a new one. So for example, there's another, like I don't like this one, even though it's not very abstract or even, you know, anything like that. Oh, I sold the one that I didn't like. I had like a few eyes, I think were 2 eyes, like different eyes, and I didn't like that, but someone else did like that and bought it. So yeah, I mean, sometimes we're just too hard on ourselves for no reason. And now I'm kind of like defining it better. Even the hands, hard to see them. And just want to add that it's really hard for me to draw hands. I have a really bad I don't know, I don't draw hands very well, and but I like them. I always like how they look in compositions like this and on portraits. I think they're beautiful and very expressive, but I have such a hard time drawing them. It's annoying. And now I start to, you know, choosing what I want to be kind of like more accentuated and what I want to be more in the background. I think you can't see much. Incorporating imperfections and building upon them. Kind and instant. Review without regret. Yes, but a lot of self-respect. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. And chances to break up patterns. Absolutely. You know, sometimes we do. We're probably our worst critic, right? And like, as if we needed that, right? Um, as if the world wasn't going to be mean enough. We have to be even meaner to ourselves. And then we just, I don't like this. Oh, this is a mistake. This is the. And you start editing yourself right away. And there's no possibilities for something else. And you just, stay in that mode of self-editing. Like constantly self-editing. But sometimes we need to roll with the things that come out and just see where they take us. Something else that I like a lot in more abstract artworks is when there are like repeating eyes or repeating mouths. I think it's so cool because I don't know, my brain melts. I don't know, my brain doesn't know what to do when that happens. It's like I don't know, it's like I'm vibrating and I'm seeing everything doubled, tripled. I think it's so interesting how the eye is confused. Let's see. Okay, hold on just one sec. Yes. So my link did get updated. Good. Okay. I think this is so confusing. Now I'm just making things up. Let's go back to this one. If you guys try, give this kind of kind of portrait, or I don't know how I want to call this, technique. It's not a technique. What is it? I don't know. I said that I didn't want to use eraser, but I do think I need this to be cleaner. I don't need to use all of my lines, but so I think we can enter the color. I think I want a moon here. Why not? Some stars. I kind of like what mine is doing. What do you mean? Yours? So I think I want to come in with some colors. I think I want an orangey look for this one. I'm not even gonna test this, but ideal in the ideal world, it's best to just test out the color, but like I don't care, I think. And in the color part, I like to be like very like this, like scribbly. I don't know. I want to see yours. I want to see what yours is doing. Especially in the hair. This is so satisfying. I really like this. Are you guys still awake? Or the ASMR put you to sleep? And the parts that I want it to be a little bit less in your face, I don't need to put a lot of pressure on my pencil. Gonna pick another color and keep going. So relaxed. Just about. Got some tea to fuel me. I would probably sleep with a tea. Still awake, doing some flowy drawings too. That's great. Oops. I like to make it kind of like just these colors. It's not monochromatic, but it's, you know, very limited. I think it's, I don't know. If it's like there are already too many lines, and if we add like too many colors, it's gonna, we won't understand anything. Gonna do the moon here with this one. I can't even see this one. Still awake. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with the yellow. is so relaxing. But it kind of, you know, your pencil just runs out real fast because of the texture of the paper and because we put a lot of pressure. Now I'm putting a lot of pressure. Kirsten, thank you for some wonderful sessions so far. Thank you so much. Get a bounce, but I'll check the rest of this out later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching the things that I'm putting out. I do this, you know, for you guys, and it makes me so happy when people come watch and, you know, enjoy and take something out of it. Thank you so much. Maybe I should have named this ASMR drawing session. How about that? I think I'm gonna rename this ASMR drawing session live. I think everything comes together when we add the color. For some reason, like everything comes to life. I can kind of decide on some it turns out I have less blues than I thought. I have this what is this? Like it says that it has 100 colored pencils. I never had that many in my life. And but my blues are kind of going away fast because of these other illustrations that I did all in blue. So, oh well. This is the first time during the entire expo that I'm feeling relaxed. Honestly, me too. such a beautiful respite from chasing between talks. Yeah, trying to figure out the schedule. Yeah, thank you so much for creating this wholesome space. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I feel that, like, everything happening all at once, and it's like, okay, I'm watching this, but I'm missing that. But at least, like, I think we can watch more things and be part of more stuff than when we are there in person, right? But yeah, I get that. And, the anxiety that is like, there's this happening. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss that. I'm gonna have to leave this early, or a bunch of stuff, open in your computer, and everybody speaking all over each other. It's chaotic. I was like that earlier. And it's not like it does not allow you to relax, but it's really fun. And so this is like you go as far as you want to go. If you want to call this done, then you call this done. I think you can only see this color in real life, and it's still hard, really hard to see. But it gives a little blush, a little tint. I like it. This is fun. Gonna go back to my black. And now things have changed in the drawing. And I can, keep going back and making things pop up more, like the earring. So this is the kind of, yeah, there's pros and cons to it. Yeah. So this is the kind of, I don't know the word that I want to say. Method of creating this kind of abstract portrait. This is a little bit less abstract because you can see the three characters separately. This is only one character, but still gives you some sense of abstraction and like what is the name? Impressionism? I don't know. Because of the scribbling of the pencil work. This is crazier than the rest of them. I think I went a little bit crazy here. It's so hard to see this part of the image. Here is really clear, but you can't really see what's going on here. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. I don't know. Oops. Oh god. I just ruined your ASMR. I think I'm gonna do another one, but very quickly and very... Que é isso? Já tá funcionando? Okay, hold on. 1 second. Acho que eu errei o dia. Can I stop a premiere from happening?
Aí depois manda.
Não, eu acho que você consegue parar aqui e mudar.
Para então. Depois a gente vê pra atualizar com ela.
Não, não precisa atualizar. Esse é o que eles colocaram.
Não, na verdade apareceu uma notificação aqui que tava.
Ah, tá. Não, então não precisa atualizar.
Depois a
Eu
gente-
que errei. I made a mistake with the schedule. I don't know if I can change that. No. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do another quick one.
Já parou.
Oh man. That was crazy. Okay. Oh, can show you how I finished it. I don't think it looks a lot different from what you saw before. I was like thinking, I don't know if I like it because this is too hard to understand. Yeah. I don't know. And I said that I'm gonna do another one, a quicker one, and like more like this, like the others ones that I did. And I'm not even looking at references this time. I'm just gonna let it come out. Thanks. And I want this one to be quicker, so I'm thinking and visualizing it before I start. I think I went overboard with mine. I'm very curious. I want to see what you're doing and how it's turning out. Now I'm gonna kind of do everything at once instead of doing one and then putting on the other, because then it's hard to see, but you can do both ways and see what works best for you. Maybe a third one there. Always making decisions all the time. And I want this one to have her eyes open. Again, just a simple correction of the facial expression. I like to draw very long lashes like that. ASMR mode on. Seus desenhos são lindos, Dani. Obrigada, Cris. Do you have a favorite color? Something you pick whenever you don't have a strong idea of where you want to go color-wise? I have kind of a color palette on my digital programs that I always go to, but I don't know if those are my favorite colors, but I kind of made those colors like my brand colors. But it's hard to pick one color. I don't know if you know this cartoon called Summer Camp Island. I love the colors in that show. I'm gonna do pink now. I really love the colors in that show. I think the color palette is so beautiful. How about you? Do you have a favorite color too that you always end up using? Or a favorite color palette? Very untypical for a cartoon. Just looked it up. Yeah, it's not like they don't use like bright colors, all sorts of colors in your face. It's very subtle and it's very beautiful, and I love how they change, not the palette, but like the colors change depending on the time of day it is, and it gets like more pinkish a little bit because it's like sunset. It's so pretty. I love it. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, good. It erased. Let's try another pink. Well, I keep coming back to some kind of light grayish lavender. Beautiful. Because it's one of my favorite Copic shades for sketching. Because it's not too dark and not too light. Yeah, I get that. And it's a beautiful color. I think it would be very interesting to do this in with markers. By the way, just because you mentioned Copic, it has this light of a slight hue to it, yeah. And if you combine it with ball pen, you can let the ball pen ink bleed into it. Oh, that's so cool. Like with watercolor and ink washes, love that. Yeah. It's so nice how experimenting we can discover, things that we wouldn't think about otherwise, because like you don't, watercolors are watercolors. You need watercolors to have that effect, but like you found in other materials, and that is so cool. I love that. I think I've finished mine. Will you post it and tag me so I can see it? Or at least send me on Instagram or something? Sure, give me a second. Of course. By the way, I really like the different expressions on these feisty and vulnerable. Yeah, I like changing like the expressions, and I don't know, it just feels like it gives the piece like more dimension, maybe. Let's try this pink. Ooh, darker. Nice. Good for these shades. And it's like shadow. To bring out the eyes a little bit more. Actually, I need to think about the color that I want her eyes to be. Even I am getting sleepy now. I'm gonna do it on Twitter, as don't use Insta as much. Yeah, of course. I am at Danielle Pioli on Twitter without the art at the end, because on Instagram I am Danielle Pioli art. But on Twitter I'm just Danielle Pioli. I think Danielle Pioli art was too big for Twitter. I like to kind of outline everything with a lighter color. Yeah. There you go. Another one. I just would go back now with a black one to accentuate the things that I want. Actually I'm gonna use this one to color her eye. I want her eye to be really light and have this dark pupil. And then cool. Really liking the pinks in this one you're doing. Thanks. My lavender marker right now. I'm sorry. That's sad. I'll have to, yeah, if you have a spare one. I don't have a lot of Copics. They're kind of expensive and very expensive here in Brazil. Like, they're crazy expensive. Actually everything is. I don't really buy a lot of art supply here. I used to buy when I traveled to the US, but we're not traveling anymore, so I can't buy more. But it's fine because I'm not running out of anything right now, I don't think. All right. And that's it. Let's just put a few stars here as well, because I think they looked cute. Yeah, that's it. This is like the method that I have been using for this kind of portraits, just to help me, you know, free my hand and my mind a little bit and do things that are more loose and, you know, more relaxing. So there you have it. This is how I do it. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks for staying with me until the end, and even with all of the technological issue. I'm so sorry about that. I have a set and I'm sad I didn't get the brush version. Oh, I love the brush version, but I can switch the nibs. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been fun. And also, if anyone else try this concept of illustration or drawing or whatever you want to call it, yeah, send it to me or tag me if you post it, because I'd love to see more people doing things like this. I think it's so interesting visually, and I want to see what you guys are creating. I don't know how to end this. I think I have to do it on my iPad. So, okay. All right. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Tomorrow I will have another talk and another live stream. The live stream is in the morning, and the talk, I believe, is in the afternoon. Yeah, the talk is at 5 p.m. and we'll have a live stream at 9:30 a.m. If you guys are interested in joining me, that would be really fun. And you can check my schedule. I have the link down below, I guess. If it's not there now, let me see if I can put it there on the chat. You can see in that link you can see my schedule. So yeah, it was cozy and relaxing. So yeah, it was fun. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your Lightbox Expo weekend. Bye bye.